I absolutely love a beautiful machine piece. But can you handle the truth? You can't handle, I'm just kidding. You can handle the truth. We all know the truth. It's service, it's support. I got Max here with me today, and we have that redundant statement. We all know it at this point. Sales love service because without service, you're not going to sell a second machine. We know that to be true. But how does someone like Liebherr and a man this young work with the entire world and make sure that you're supported globally on service and support? Well, we're standing in front of one machine, but there's multiple options to make sure that you're taken care of. Max, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being a part of service and support. I know your sales guys are happy for you as well, but how the heck, with Liebherr being as big as you are, a global entity, do you support effectively service around the world?
Hi Tony, my pleasure having you here. So basically we have a very big decentralized network of service subsidiaries to make sure to always have people in the countries where our partners and customers are. And for sure in the headquarters we have some second level team and third level teams in the back, also the remote service teams, to ensure even if our teams have some deeper issues with the machines, they immediately get support. But we want that very fast reaction time with our customers because in the end, uptime counts. That's the only thing, right?
Oh, uptime is so very important. I know a big majority, maybe not a majority, but a big portion of your customers demand these things run 24/7. So downtime is not really an option. Preventive maintenance is sometimes even in question. So
True.
We're standing in front of a machine here. I know we have another cell on the other side of the wall. You're constantly making sure that people are taken care of. How do you make sure that people are effectively educated on enough maintenance that they're willing to do on their own and trained on that, but then also confident enough to make sure that you can come in when you're able to take care of the bits and pieces that might be a bit more detailed when it like there's a whole lot
Yes.
of workings when it comes to making sure machines are running all the time.
Yeah. I mean, basically, not every customer is like another customer. Everyone has its individual strategy for maintenance, its individual size of maintenance team, its uptime, its tact, and so on, which we need to reach. So there's not the one answer to this question. It's rather a culmination of so many different strategies to approach. For example, qualification. We are here in the machine training center of my department. So this is where we train customers on our new machines. For example, here we have a machine with the newest tools. We have a flex chamfer station in the machine. We have some parts automation at the side of the machine. That's just the full standard you can get of the machine, and we can train our customers' personnel here, especially operators or maintenance teams, to do their daily jobs, their weekly jobs, annual jobs, to do different checks. And we train them here. We believe in a very high practical part, not only theory, because I think you have to do it with your hands. You have to really do it one time to understand what you do and have someone to guide you through the process. On the other hand, for sure, if you have a very high uptime demand on your machine, we also recommend to do manufacturer maintenance, which is normally my team will come once a year to really check the machine in detail. It's not like we come with 1,000 spare parts and just change the machine and stop it as long as possible. The other way is our strategy. We want to make an analysis, provide the information to the maintenance team, and speak with them about what are they able to do, what do they want to learn from us, and what should we do as the manufacturer in order to hit that sweet spot of really utilizing also the maintenance teams of our customers. And for sure, something I'm very excited about, we're in a digital area. We got a product that's called digital fingerprint, which we also use for our commissioning to check the machine, the engines, what the momentums are, the currency, the current, how it goes up and down. So we do that one time in the original state of the machine to check whether everything is okay. And we can repeat that in the lifetime of the machine. So when the x-axis has some wear on it, for example, the engines need more momentum to drive it forward. So we can see that in the charts and make an analysis where you have to stop the machine for maybe half an hour which is a very quick check of the machine, so the maintenance team knows, all right, we don't have anywhere, we are ready for the next series to produce, or oh, let's wait, let's call Liebherr to analyze deeper and really look into things and repair the machine. And that's basically, in this combination, we make sure that the customer has everything he needs to run the machine smoothly.
So if I decided I wanted to purchase your machine, which honestly, if I'm in the gear world, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to do that for sure, right? I can choose to come here and I can train, whether it's my maintenance team or whatever it might be, I can come train here.
Exactly.
You mentioned the digital world where you can actually do what I would call preventive maintenance because you are analyzing the machine on a regular basis. So if a bearing's starting to go bad, if it's a heavier pull back and forth, as you mentioned on your x-axis, but any of your axes, these are things that can be measured so you know, okay, let's shut this down for 30 minutes. There's a lot of folks out there, Max, and we haven't touched on this yet. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I just want to clarify for the audience. There's a lot of folks out there that would love to be here, and for everyone, I highly recommend it. It is beautiful here to put your hands on the machine, amazing, and the area around here, absolutely stunning. But there's a lot of folks out there who want to work on their machine. They want to touch the exact machine that they purchased. They want to make sure they're running their machine and honestly don't have the time, even if they wanted to fly out here and be a part of that. How do you support someone who recently purchased a machine?
Yeah, there's also some things we can offer, especially if you, with the new machine, you also want a specific part to come out of the machine in a certain speed. So this is, with all the programmation, with everything on the machine, we deliver the machine, and that's mostly the reason when customers tells us they don't want to go on this machine, they want to do it on their machine. This is when I send my team to the customers, and they do the same training basically, but adjusted to really the things you have in your local machine, and do the training with your personnel on site, which is maybe also a little bit more the used environment of the operators, the maintenance team, and so on. We can also do that, and we regularly do that.
Max, let's close this out with just the overall importance that Liebherr places on service. The team, the expectation of each other, the training that goes into it, the apprenticeship program you have, everything that's involved, because let's be honest, in January, I might be making a ton of parts, and in August, I'm on vacation, but maybe everybody's on vacation, and everyone wants maintenance at the same time, right? So if I'm thinking about this, what type of priority as a group company, a global company, does Liebherr place on service and support to make sure that anyone out there, both new or existing customers, know that they're taken care of by a world-leading company?
Yes. I mean, for us at Liebherr, it's one of the highest priorities we have. For sure, quality of the machines is one big priority, but I would say our after-sales team come right behind that. Also with the quality, the amount of effort we put into our team members, especially the field service teams, because they have to cover such a big range of machines in depth on so many disciplines. So it's really a big job for us, but also a very big priority. We have a very high requirement standard for my team, so it's very tough for them. But I think it's the right way to really train people, starting with the commissioning, learning the machine, how it's set up, how to operate the machine, and then slowly move into after sales and really learn how to do root cause analysis on the machines and go deeper in the process chain to find out, and finally to reduce the downtime of the machine. That's in the end everything that counts for us, to be fast and to put the machine back up running.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, you nailed it. I was just talking to your colleague, Thomas, and he said he had just gotten off the phone with a customer of yours that had a machine from 1978 that was still running with precision. Okay, if that's the case, either you're paying attention to service and support and preventive maintenance, or your machines are so doggone good that we're just standing here going, yeah, they're that good, right?
You know, my people love to work here. We have very long employment times for the service employees here. So normally we even have the right specialist to to service these old machines. and we love it. We really love technology. We love our machines, and my team is so happy when they hear from the field there's such an old machine where they can work on. So it's just fun for us as well.
That's a lot of pride that comes from that,
Absolutely,
right? When you know
absolutely.
you've built something to
Yeah.
last that long and you can go
Absolutely.
work on
Absolutely.
it. I can see it in your face already just from thinking about that. That truth, we know that to be true.
We are very proud on our machines. We really are.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Max, thank you
Tony.
so much for your time.
It was my pleasure.
Service and support. I started this off with you can't handle the truth, but the truth is service and support is of the utmost importance, and you can handle the truth. Max explained it here and the importance that they put on it here at Liebherr. And although they're lasting over 4 decades, making you money hand over fist, 24/7, nights and weekends, fully automated, service and support is still required. Preventive maintenance is still required. And the effort that they put into it to make sure you're taken care of, that's why they've had success since 1949.